Hello guys, this is Oscar from Oscar's Art Designs in Corpus Christi, Texas. Today we're going to show you a video of how to refoam a damaged foam on a JO Audio W7. So that's what we're going to do today. That's going to be our topic. We're going to show you different techniques, how-tos. Some of y'all may know how to do this, some of y'all may not. But just so I can maybe pick up a few things how we do it, or show you how we do it. But we're going to get straight into this. This one's where we did this one the other day. This one's finished right here. This one has a new foam. We got the foam from simplyspeakers.com. This is how it looks. And I'm going to show you the glue real quick. This is the glue that we use from them. When you buy the foam surround, it comes with the glue. So that's what we're about to do. So we're going to get back to work on this. And y'all enjoy the video, like it, comment, subscribe, and enjoy the video, guys. We're going to get to work. Okay, so we flip the camera, and then you see sub right there, and then here's the paper towel, right? So what we just start doing, this is going to be a 10-inch W7, and these are notorious for deteriorating and falling apart. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to start just manually by hand, just start tearing this stuff apart. So I can just watch that. See this? And we're going to put this right here on top of our paper towel. See our paper towel? So that's what we're going to do right now. Take this off. Let's kind of take this off. The big chunks. This one came off kind of like a solid piece. There. And we're just taking all these pieces off as much as we can. So we're just cleaning this sub up. So we got all the foam apart. Now we're gonna get us. I'm gonna get a little small screwdriver. I'm gonna get that real quick. So we got us our small screwdriver. Now this thing kind of has what they call a W cone. So the foam is kind of sandwiched in between this top piece and there's a middle piece. So like this is the bottom cone. The foam goes on the edge, like right here on the edge, and there's another cone that goes on top of the center. So it's kind of like sandwiched in between there. You know what I mean? So we're gonna apply some heat on this area. We're gonna wedge this little screwdriver in there and try to pry in there and try to separate the top piece to clean it. So we're gonna lower the camera a little bit so I can see what we're doing. Right there, and we're just gonna continue doing what we're doing. We're gonna get our little heat gun. Now this stuff does take time. We've done this a few times, but if you're kind of new to this, you might be kind of scared or something. But we have this on low heat. I put my hand like this, and to where my hand starts to feel warm. So that's like the distance I want right there. See this distance from here to here? Because too close, that's too hot. So about right there. So now I'm gonna do the same thing. Keep the same distance to the sub. Approximately the same distance. I'm just guessing at it. Kind of see what we're doing. We're trying to heat this edge up. See this edge right here? That's for heating up right here. Trying to heat up the edge. Trying to soften the glue. We're just trying to soften the glue. That's all we're doing. Softening the glue. You don't want to get too close because you can melt the subwoofer, the plastic parts. Okay, we're going to turn this off. Then we're going to wedge this little screwdriver right here. See the tips wedged in there? See it? Now we're just trying to lift this up a little bit. Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. See how I'm trying to separate it? Probably needs a little more heat. It's getting there though. Okay, we're back. So we got this top piece off with a little bit of heat, a little manipulation. This is already cracked. See this from the, that's how the owner brought it to us. It says a little crack and indentation, but we're gonna try to glue this from the back side that we don't see it. So we got that done. So now what we usually do is we get we're gonna start taking this part off. This old glue, this old foam. That's what we're gonna start taking off. So usually the way we take it off is we use an old we just use just a simple razor blade or a sharp instrument, and we just start scraping at it. Just but when you scrape it, you're gonna keep the razor blade flush and just go across with it. You're not gonna cut into it. You're gonna go straight across, just like flush with it. So you can kind of hear that. Well, some of the stuff we can pull apart. Let me see. Okay, see right here. See right here the glue is coming undone. So we're gonna just keep trying. I'm gonna take as much of this glue off, so we have to scrape it. Sometimes you can get all this in one piece. See how long this piece is so far? Sometimes. Oh, that came off. So we're just walking around. See how it's looking cleaner on this side? And this side we're just taking it off. Let's see. We're just taking this off. We'll just pull it off. You can see right there we're pulling it off. This old glue and silicone that they used. Just keep doing that. Seems like it never ends, but it's just part of the process. You got all that so far. Okay, there's keep going right here where we ended, and just keep removing this old residue. Okay, so we pulled the whole edge. Now we're gonna scrape this top piece that I was telling you about. So we're just kind of scrape. See, we're just scraping off this old residue. We're not cutting into it, we're just scraping it off. See this big chunk right here? See that? We're just scraping it off. Okay, so we got the whole speaker cleaned up. We clean it up, we use a scraping method, and we use sandpaper. But sandpaper, we just put it on top and just slowly went side to side. You don't want to cut into the plastic, you just want to graze the top just to get rid of the old residue. You know what I mean? We're just trying to make it smooth, that way when we put the new glue, it adheres to it. This is old glue also. This is kind of hard to remove. So what we usually do on this part, on this old glue, is we just kind of just get a, kind of just scratch it. That way the new glue gets in contact with it. It adheres better. That way it's kind of rough the surface. So we're basically just kind of like just scratching it, the middle part. We're just doing just a dry wipe, just make sure there's no dust or anything on it. Okay, so we got that done. So to put the cone on the new foam, you just gently put this on here like this. It catches in there, right? But then you see there's a gap right here. See this gap? So you have to lift it. I'm gonna lift it from the bottom, and you'll see this gap close. Look, from the bottom, and I'm gonna lift it up. See, I lifted it up, down, up, down, up, down. Right. So this is on there correctly. See that? That fits on there, but we still have this gap. So the way that we do it, the way I do it, is I get two microfibers ready. We kind of fold them. We kind of fold them up, and we're gonna take this off, and we're gonna just get them right here ready. We're gonna put one right there on this side, and then we're gonna put a microfiber, opposite side. And what that is gonna do is when we put the glue on, we're gonna and then put the top on, we're gonna put the cone and push it up, and then while it's pushed up, we're gonna get the glue and get a pin top and then press down for it to catch, for it to adhere. So put a generous bead. So now we're just putting the glue around this piece right here. Okay. Put our lid on the glue. Our lid on. We're gonna run our finger across this to make sure the glue is spread evenly. Okay, we're good. You gotta be pretty fast. Okay, we're gonna put that on, and then we're gonna slowly start pushing these microfibers up to close up that gap. See this? See already went up. It went up by itself. No, went out with itself, but with the microfibers. Okay, so that's pretty much it, like that. Now we're gonna get our pin top, and then we're gonna start just pushing this part down right here, and it should start just gluing by itself. You can use a flat tip. You can use all kind of different instruments, as long as we're just making contact and just making sure that it's you want it to glue, just to glue that you want it to do. And this dries pretty quick, so it depends where you're at. We're in South Texas, so the stuff does dry pretty fast. When I say fast, I say like within like 30 minutes or so. But we're on YouTube, so if it's kind of slow for y'all, we'll fast forward a few segments of this video for y'all, so you don't have to watch the whole thing. Okay, we have that on low power, so we're gonna put at the base on, and okay, we just put power to it, and let's see. Okay, so there was a little bit of rattle, but you can grab this and shift it while it's gluing, and now the rattle stopped. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit louder. You'll see the speaker start to move a little bit. Put a paper ball on it. So I'm going like this and moving this. You can hear it. Watch, listen to it when I go this way. Here's that core rub. Here's no rub. No rub. So you can do this while you're putting it together. It's a little trick. We have this on very low power, and you have time because the glue is not 100%. See right there, it's like no core rub. See that? Just a little bit of Windex and a little bit of water. And we're just going to just clean this. That's dirt. Okay, that's clean. Now we're going to clean this little area right here while working. Okay, so remember this thing was cracked, so we're going to try to glue the back of it. But now we got to take off this old residue on this one. So on this one, we're going to we got to start taking all this off right here. Let's see, get our paper towel. Where's our little paper towel? And here's our little pile. I'm gonna start putting all our stuff on here. Move this way so I can see. Yeah, so we're just clean all this stuff right here. Okay, so we're just, see right there? Okay. Yeah, so we're just taking off all this old residue on here, this old stuff. Okay, so that's on there. See that? See light scratches? Okay. So now we're gonna get this. Just get a little bit of water from our bottled water and just lightly clean the dust off of it. And we got a little bit of lint in there. We're not using no chemicals, just water, guys. We use a little bit of chemicals with the Windex on the front to clean it, but other than that, that's all we used. Okay, so we got that done, right? So we get that where it looks pretty flush. I mean that's about it right there. You can't do too much else to it. See that? Already pushed up on it, can't push up too much more. So we're gonna just put this face down, and the same glue that we used to put the speaker together, we're gonna use the same glue there, and just let it sit there for a few minutes, and then before we minutes, and then we're gonna glue this on top of there. So we're gonna move the camera back up here. So once this thing dries, we're gonna put them, fold them, put them on top, and then we're gonna get a weight and then weigh this down. See, I'm pushing down to secure it down, to center it, and just let it dry. So that's what we're gonna do now. So we're gonna put this on here. Remember, we got this already. Hold up, let me see. And you can be generous in this part. I mean, it's not gonna hurt to, but we just gotta be careful on this side part. Remember, you put too much and could look kind of. It's not gonna damage the way the speaker performs. It's just gonna be. You'll be able to tell that it's been refoamed. You know what I mean? So we're just gonna put that on there. Okay, we think that's enough. Oh shit. Okay, here's our lid. Put the lid on. Okay, we're gonna get our little brush. Let me see. Try to put this like this around the edge. Or you can use your finger. Make sure everything contacts. The better it contacts, and then you know it's gonna dry better, hold better. Put a little bit of glue just to be safe. I want to make sure I have enough on there because I'm live and not live, but making a video on. I don't want to miss any spots. We'll just run our finger across this real quick. Okay, there. And then, yeah, we're gonna have to clean this later. I already see a little overspray, but it's okay. Okay, so we got that done. Do you remember the masking tape? Remember it's right here. So that's where we're gonna line this thing up. We're gonna line that up right there. Let me see. That's lined up, and then we just now I'm getting my finger and I'm pressing down. See, I'm pressing down, but it has to be in the center. So we got that lined up right here. See the masking tape? It's the center right here. This goes up, and that's lined up with this little JL coin badge. And then now we're gonna just put. What I usually do is get a microfiber. Dirty. Clean that one a little bit. Gotta make sure it's centered correctly. Yeah, it looks all centered to me. Okay, put that right there. Center that, and then we just give this thing some weight to go down. We want to make sure it gets weight, so we put that there. And we got this little. We got another speaker we have on top for weight, and we're gonna put that on top. Make sure it's centered though. Now I want to back up so I can see what we're doing. So that's how we have that. That's the weight. Because see, when I push down on top, let's see. See it goes down? See it goes down? See it? Okay, so that's what the weight's for. So we let that dry. Let us do his job, and then we're done. We did this one the other day, so we'll let this dry a few more minutes, and then we can show y'all. So we'll give this a little few minute break, and then we'll show y'all. There we go, guys. So we got them both done. We have this on a very low power test, like I told y'all. And we have the speaker back to life. Now I can enjoy many more years of use just by refoaming it. And we got it back where we wanted it, guys. So alright, guys, we're done. That concludes our rebuild. Now we're gonna turn the bass up a little bit. I can see it work. This when we fix the crack. Now I can enjoy many years of use. Well, guys, that concludes our video, and we're done fixing these speakers. So now they can enjoy many years of use in a new enclosure. And thanks for watching, guys.
Do it all day, do it all night. Guaranteed, baby, we gon'